Hello, Earth Angels. I'm just pressing go live on Instagram. Hello, everyone. I'm here to chat about, so happy to be here. I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'm talking about what makes Angel Reiki unique. So, my name is Jill Kempner. I'm an angel coach and author, and the founder of Angel Reiki. I've been in the healing field for almost 3 decades. And I love talking about this amazing healing modality that the angels and I created. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. So I'm doing a series of lives talking about the different elements and parts of the Angel Reiki training, which is Saturday, February 1st. So remember, Reiki is simply unconditional love that comes from the heart of Source. And how this love is shared and transmitted is through the sacred symbols and an attunement from master to teacher. And one of these videos, I'm going to be talking about the attunement process. So today, I want to share some thoughts about a very common question that I get, that I receive about this training. And so what's the difference between Angel Reiki and Reiki, traditional Reiki and Angel Reiki? So what I've observed is, as Earth Angels, right, we're highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls. And oftentimes we've experienced trauma, abuse, challenges, and difficulties. And that's what led us to the spiritual awakening or the spiritual journey that we're on. That's exactly what happened to me. You know, I experienced a lot of trauma in my childhood, including my father's tragic death, and when I was 11. And I wanted to make sense of why all these things had happened to me, and that led me on a journey. Right, I ended up in the psych hospital and went through a dark night of the soul, and that led me to understand myself on a deeper level, understand why these hard and difficult and challenging and traumatic things had happened in my life. I wanted to understand the deeper meaning, the higher purpose, and that led me to the Reiki journey. And I feel like for a lot of us Earth Angels who went through hardships and traumas and challenges, we're led to this beautiful practice of Reiki. And I just know so many of you already have Reiki level 1, 2, 3. Some of you are even Reiki Masters. And like I said, this is like one of the most common questions that comes up. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. Oh, hey, Wendy. So good to see you. So again, so many of us Earth Angels are drawn to the healing arts, mostly because we want and need to heal ourselves. And then once we receive that healing, right, whatever energy modality healing you've, taken and received, you want to start sharing it with other people. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sarah. Namaste. Welcome. So, many Reiki healers and even Reiki masters are drawn to Angel Reiki and want to know what makes Angel Reiki unique. What sets Angel Reiki apart from maybe a traditional Reiki class? So let's talk about some of the similarities of these offerings. So they're both Reiki, both Angel Reiki and Reiki, and I'm calling it sort of traditional Reiki, are both energy medicine modalities that come directly from the heart of Source. They both share an attunement process from master to student. They both have sacred symbols as part of the modality. However, there are some Reiki traditions that do not give um, or teach Reiki symbols in level 1. And if that was you and you're watching it live, let me know. Or if you're watching the replay, let me know. I'm always curious about that. And another similarity between Angel Reiki and traditional Reiki is that both teach about the energy body and the chakras. So Reiki and traditional Reiki and Angel Reiki have a lot of similarities. So I had to really unpack this part of it because the angels were making me laugh. So one of the things that makes Angel Reiki unique, and this is hard for me to say, but I know you're going to understand what I mean when I say this. This is not to sound egotistical in any way, but one of the things that makes it unique is me. And remember, each one of us is a unique expression of the divine. My personal journey, right? All the challenges and the difficulties and the traumas, all the issues and the tissues that led me on my healing journey, which I've been on for 27 years. I've been a healer and in the healing field for 27 years. My life experiences, my challenges are all woven into the matrix and the medicine of this training. Hi, Chad. Good to see you last night. Thanks for coming. So, of course, as a reminder, I didn't create Reiki because that's a gift from Source. But I did receive a clear download when I was recovering from my ACL surgery. So in 2015, I tore my ACL and it totally changed the trajectory of my career, right? I was a massage therapist and a yoga teacher at the time. And it was kind of like, put the brakes on. I need to kind of rethink everything. And in part of that, there was a lot of deep healing that happened during that time. Actually, really, I feel like that's when my book started to birth out of me, although she wasn't created for another 5 years. I just got this beautiful, clear download that each of the first 5 Reiki symbols were connected with an element. And because they were connected with an element, there were archangels of that element as well. And that's how Angel Reiki was born. And then I got all these other wonderful downloads and created the amazing 53-page full color manual, which you will receive when you join us for the training. So I'm going to make these short and sweet. Hey, Lauren, there you are. Welcome. What are the top 3 things that make this Angel Reiki training unique? And I just mentioned this as well. The first 5 traditional Angel Reiki symbols, the Reiki symbols, are merged with 3 archangels, except the last one has 4, but we'll get there in level 3, as well as an element. And that element links to the archangel, and that archangel links to that amazing, powerful, potent, magical symbol, right? These sacred symbols that train the mind, that literally draw the energy in to bring healing and empowerment. And of course, each one of them has their own specific energy and medicine. And then it's linked with the archangel energy. And it's very like, once you receive that attunement, it's so easy to recall and remember the archangels in a whole nother way. And I'll talk more about that. The second thing that makes Angel Reiki unique, right? So we're sort of like, okay, what's sort of the difference between the traditional Reiki and the Angel Reiki? We talk about the energy body in all 3 levels. And in level 1, we talk about the chakras and the roots, the energetic roots. And instead of just talking about the 7 rainbow chakras, we are talking about the 13 spiritual chakras, right? So it's an up-leveled chakra system that we are operating on and working with. And the third thing that sets Angel Reiki apart, that makes Angel Reiki so unique, is the focus on your own healing. You're healing yourself in your own self Reiki practice. I felt like angels were saying something. Oh, yes, thank you. So although I want you to know that once you take Angel Reiki level 1, you will be an Angel Reiki practitioner and be able to share it with others. So even though level 1 is focused on self-healing and knowing yourself better and learning all about your chakras and developing your own personal spiritual practice, self-healing practice, you will be able to share it with others if you're guided to and if you want to. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. Okay, thank you, angels. So why would a Reiki practitioner or a Reiki master want to take Angel Reiki level 1? If you already have an attunement and you know how to channel Reiki. So here's some of the downloads I got from the angels, right? Number 1 is to develop a relationship with the archangels. So if, as an earth angel, right, we are here to walk with an awareness of our energy body, to be a channel of unconditional love. And it makes it easier to be a channel of love when we're tuning into these beings, right? These divine beings that are pure unconditional love. And why not have that extra level of support? So you really get to know who the archangels are and what their medicine is all about. And let me tell you, once you start sending those Reiki symbols with the archangels, it's like whole next level. So number 2 is you're going to discover new ways to apply the Reiki symbols, right? Because it goes back to, right, what makes Angel Reiki unique? Me, all of the way. I mean, I've been studying Reiki, sharing Reiki. I took 6 levels of Reiki Master with my teacher, my spiritual teacher. So all of that wisdom, that powerful energy and medicine is woven into this training and the attunement and these symbols. Number 3 is the more attunements, the better. For those of you who have been attuned to Reiki or are Reiki masters, you know how yummy, wonderful, magical, magnetic, potent that attunement circle is, that attunement time, right? It's a deep state of meditation and alignment. Literally, we're attuning, right, ourselves not only to these sacred symbols, but to the archangels who are embodying the power, the light, the potency, and the medicine of these symbols. So it's like, wow. And again, that beautiful attunement process. I mean, I used to kind of make this joke that that's everything else I did, all the marketing, all the work I would do putting into setting up trainings and all of that was for that amazing moment of giving those attunements and being in that energy. So I know you know what I mean. Love that download, angels. So the Angel Reiki attunement will open you to the archangels of these symbols, as well as expand your aura and your chakras to be more magnetic, more receptive, and more powerful. I love that. Number 4, reason that you might want to take Angel Reiki. It will up level or reignite your personal self-care practice by adding the energy of the archangels. And so many Reiki people, what I've been noticing and observing, kind of hearing from different people all around, because I feel like when I meet someone in a meditation class or just different offerings that I've done, a lot of people say, yeah, I have Reiki. I have Reiki level 1. I have Reiki level 1. I have Reiki level 1. Like all of them, like, wow, that's so amazing. And I'm like, well, how's your practice going? They're like, well, I don't do it. And I'm like, okay. So what I've been finding is like many Reiki people I've spoken to aren't doing their self Reiki practice every day, or it's lost some of its spark. So getting this attunement, recommitting, right? Redevoting to your own self-care. And I'm telling you, like, all my students that I've talked to, that I work with, they fall in love with this particular practice and how powerful it is and how healing it is on so many levels: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. And then number 5, it will increase your knowledge of the energy body. Remember, why is this important? Because the angels are here sending you love through your energy body. So the more, Archangel Jophiel taught this to me. She goes, the size, strength, and adaptability of your aura depends on your awareness of it. The size, strength, and adaptability of your aura depends on your awareness of it. So the more aware, right, we are of our energy body, the more love we're going to be able to receive, the easier it'll be for us to be a channel of unconditional love, which is one of our goals here as Earth Angels, right? And again, we're going to be talking about the 13 spiritual chakras. And I just have to show, I don't know how well you can see this in here. I just opened it up to the ear chakras. Let's see if you can see this in here. This is the ear chakras, and it talks about where they're located, the color, the archangels supporting that chakra, the purpose of that chakra, the shadow of that chakra, and then what specific ailments or issues in the tissues are connected with that chakra. You're going to be able to resource this manual for your own self-healing and for any and all of your clients that you're working with. And then the bonus is to meet other like-hearted souls who are into healing and angels and Reiki. So I would love to see you in the training. It's on Saturday, February 1st, and all that information is on my website. Happy to answer. I'm doing like a free 15-minute chat for anybody who's interested and want to move through some of their fears or blocks or worries about it and get really clear if this is the right training for you now. And then I have a free event on Saturday, January 18th at 11 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time. But it will be recorded if you can't join us live. But send me questions, because in that offering, I am going to just share a little bit about Angel Reiki, sort of how it all unfolded, and give a little demo. I have some really cool ideas the angels have been sharing with me. And then I want to answer your questions. So please bring your questions. Thank you for all of those who have already enrolled already. And also, thank you, angels. Yes. If one of your friends enrolls, friend, family member, loved one, enrolls in the Angel Reiki training, even if for some reason you can't, if you get a friend to enroll, right, you refer someone, I am offering a free 1-hour angel healing session. This session is valued at over $275 and is offered to new clients for $168. So many incentives. Come to the free event on Saturday. I'll put the link in the comments, and that's also on my website, jillkempnerhealing.com. So let me know what question, hopefully I answered some of what's been kind of like stirring around. Well, what's the difference between traditional Reiki and Angel Reiki? What makes Angel Reiki unique? If there's something else you want me to address in one of my upcoming lives, just let me know. I'll be happy to spend some time unpacking that with you, either in one of the lives or privately in a quick chat. So, all right, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you. Thank you, Lauren and Chad, Sarah, Kate. Namaste. Have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you Saturday, the 18th. Bye, everyone.